Hey guys, what's up? I know it's really late and stuff. I've been busy today and stuff. How are you guys? I'm just tired and not really feeling well. I have been feeling sick since I got home earlier. I have been oh no, after me and Matthew went to the cosplay event at my mall, I started feeling a little sick. And I'm like, what happened? Sorry if I'm being quiet. I'm also watching TV tonight, watching the Samurai Jack promo, and I'm like, yes. Well, for season 5, and I love how dark it is. March 11th, right after my friend's birthday. It's awesome. But how are you guys? I don't know. I sound very dead. Just that I have a fever still, and I'm like, why? I think I might have a bug, maybe, but I hope not, because I can't risk getting sick. Hey, Miraculous Corazon, how are you? I'm just tired and I'm not sleepy wise. I'm just wide awake and I'm very, very hot. And I'm just feeling like shit. You know what? That's good that you're good, Miraculous Corazon. And I'm just gonna call you Cora from now on. Let me just switch my camera on. Yeah, I'm not in my room because it's a mess, and I don't feel like going upstairs because I feel like crap. And yes, I love blue orchids, so as you can see on my shirt. I'm just wearing his pajamas because it's all cotton now, and I'm like, whatever. Take some medicine around the clock, okay? I will. Thank you for caring. I didn't even want to sleep anyway. You're funny. Yeah, I was gonna say just call me Cora. Sorry about that. Yes, I'm just downstairs watching TV, watching Toonami because nothing's better to do. It's cool, Cora. Actually, I was thinking of contacting you very soon. Um, I'm doing some more comic dubs, and I need some more actors. And well, maybe you can be part of my rose garden. That's what I call my cast members. Wow, I have more people today. Hi, Winter. Wow, you people are new. Besides Cora. Sweet. I'll contact you when my phone's not dead. My phone's upstairs and it's dead. So I'm like, yeah. I'm just the right now. It might be the flu, and I hope it's not. The live stream isn't working. That's weird. It should be. No, it's working. I think it happens to some computers and stuff that are Sorry, ADD. Sorry, ADD. Sorry. Dragon Ball Super is like, I'm in your face. And I'm like, The thing is, I'm not really a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. But I love Naruto, Bleach, Inuyasha, Blue Exorcist, Noragami. I love Noragami. Princess Tutu, Sailor Moon, and Crystal. I like a lot of dark animes too. Like, for instance, I love Blood Plus. Let's see what else I like. It's bloody Elfen Lied. Dib in Wonderland. I have yet to watch Bloodsea and and I'm just like upstairs. What am I talking about? Yeah, I have Bloodsea on DVD. I just have not watched it yet. I've been so busy. Also, Rose Garden, actually a ship name I came up with the two characters, Ruby. It's so cute. I know it's Oscar and Ruby. Yeah, that's cute. I know it's so cute. But I'm more of a Lancaster. I think is how you say it. Lancaster, maybe, for John and Ruby. It's Lancaster, right? Or is it Lanchester? I have no idea. Do you know Mirai Nikki? Yes, I do. It's my guilty pleasure anime. Like, I didn't think I was gonna like Mirai Nikki. I was just bored one day saying, you know what, screw, I'm gonna watch it on my YouTube. I don't know, but I don't know how to say it, Cora. I don't know. I feel stupid. I don't know. John Ruby ship name. I don't know what it's called. Isn't it called like Lancaster or something, or Lanchester? I have no idea. Because I love John and Ruby. And I love Renora. So I'm like, yes. Sorry, TV. Hi, Vocal Sweets. Wow, I'm getting a lot of new people on here. And I see Ruby and John as saying bro TP, but to each other. Lancaster. Okay. Okay. I'm a Lancaster fan, so whatever. But where was I? I'm Mirai Nikki, yeah. But Mirai Nikki, yes. I was happened to be watching it in my room when I was sick one day. I was like, you know what? I'm really sick. I'm gonna watch Mirai Nikki on YouTube, so I watch it in English dub, and I'm like, hey, it's not bad. Then I'm like, besides the whole stalker and everything, so I'm like, okay. Sorry, damn it, Naruto's on. It's making me like go up and down. I forgot how to say his name. Hang on. Want to join me? Want to join the stream? If you want, Cora. If you want. I'm sorry, it's hot and it's hot down here. I don't have a hair tie. But I don't know how to add you. How do I add you, honey? Hi, Tori. I have a lot of people in here tonight. That's awesome. Sorry, YouTube. Love your shirt. Thank you. Sorry, not alone. Crap. Is that Haku? Never mind. I'm trying to remember what was I gonna say again. I can't because my phone is dead and I don't have Skype on this computer. It's a mini computer. I know, honey. I know. Let me Dang it! Do you have a Facebook I can give it to you on? Because I'm new to this. Because I am getting used to this thing right here, and Cora, if you can find my Facebook, I'll give it to you. But or I can find you on Facebook, maybe. Because I don't know how to do this. I'm new to this still. And everybody I know is probably asleep, besides Joey, maybe. Like 1, 12, 11. No, they're probably. Oh, yeah, that's right. Duh. I'm stupid. I forgot Tumblr. Oh, Ukitaka. Ukitaka! Yes! I know everybody in this island has a role on this island, so maybe I can roll with mine. I can lead with pride, I can make us strong. I'll be satisfied if I played along, but the voice inside sings a different song. What is wrong with me? Sorry about that. That song was stuck in my head. And I was on Tumblr, and of course Moana pops up, so I'm like, damn it, why? Damn it, TB, sorry. And I just sent it to you, Cora. Hang on. TB, sorry. Hi! And
Hi!
Let me fix this. I don't know how to do this. I'm still used to this. Hello!
Hi!
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I am good. It is so
Wow,
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. We haven't actually talked in a while.
I know it's been a while. I'm so sorry. I've been working on freaking.
Fine. I know, a lot of people are busy. A lot of my internet friends are busy.
Like right now, I am working on Miraculous, Princess Tutu, Inuyasha, a lot.
I actually just finished watching an anime that came out last year, and it ruined my life emotionally.
Oh God, what was it?
It's called Orange.
Orange?
Yeah, it's called Orange.
Oh.
It's a short anime. It's like 13 episodes.
Oh. For a minute, like I say Orange the New Black. I was like, what?
No. I heard of that show. I haven't watched it.
Yeah, I watched a few episodes. It's actually pretty funny. Like
I heard
he loves it and everything, and I'm like, no, I'll skip the Game of Thrones.
And I actually just watched Noragami for the first time a few weeks ago, and oh my God, I loved it. I heard that season 3 is coming out later this year, like in winter.
I'm so ready for Yatori. I'm like, please, more Yatori, please. I want
Yes,
to become official, please. He loves her.
And Yukine, he needs to be protected.
I know. He's a cute little cinnamon roll.
He's so precious. The actual voice actor for Yukine is actually one of the main voice actors for one of the main characters in Orange.
Oh.
Which I didn't realize. I was like having a hard time placing his voice. I'm like, that voice sounds so familiar. So I went on the wiki page, the official like Orange wiki page, and I went on who voiced him, and I was like, oh, okay, so it's the same voice actor for Yukine and Mizuki from Kami-sama Kiss.
That's cool. And I love Kami-sama Kiss too. It's such a good anime.
Oh my God, Kami-sama Kiss is so good. But I swear that every time I hear J. Michael Tatum's voice now, I'm just gonna be like, that's freaking Kyoya.
I know.
Unless it's Ruby, because I didn't know that was him and Ruby at first.
I know, right? I'm like, wait a minute.
I didn't know he was Klein until my friend Speedy told me. I was like, wait a minute, that was Killian? She's like, yeah, that was J. Michael Tatum. And I was like, that didn't sound nothing like him. So then I went back and then I was like, oh, no, wait. Now I hear a little bit of it. I hear it now.
Yeah, I remember watching Ruby TV with my friend and everything. Because remember, you know the whole episode of the Cake Butler thing? I was like, hey, look, it's Cake
Yeah, the Cake
Butler.
Butler. I was like, is that the Cake Butler?
I know.
Is that the Cake Butler? He's bringing you like hot cocoa or coffee or something. So, but that's not cake.
Yet.
It's not cake yet.
Like, I remember watching that episode with my friend. He had an account for Rooster Teeth and everything. I have one now too, and I'm like, I'm ready. But I was like, okay, I'm ready. I'm hurt now. My heart hurts now because of the armor. I was like, even though
yeah, why? I actually started showing my dad Ruby. When was it? Was it Wednesday? No. Yeah, it was Wednesday. I started showing him Ruby because I showed him the trailers first, and then he was like, he's like, there's too much violence in that. I'm like, no, there's not.
in volume.
So then so then I showed him volumes 1 and 2 on Netflix, and then we started watching volume 3 because for some reason Netflix doesn't have volumes 3 and 4 on there.
I know, right? I'm like,
I don't know why. Like, what? And apparently it's going to be taking off its last days today on Netflix. Because I saw it said available until February 19th. I was like, oh, okay, sure.
yeah, same
But
thing.
yeah, my dad likes it so far. He really likes it. He just has to watch volume 4 and then he'll be all caught up.
I know, right? Like I remember the day when Pyrrha died. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna watch anything until I watch it officially on YouTube. I literally screamed bloody murder.
I cried.
I was like, what the hell?
This was like before I started watching Ruby. Because I remember I was in a conversation with my friend Speedy and do you know the Tumblr effing Chat Noir?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm friends with her. One of the people who runs that I'm friends with Sabrina. That's her name. And like I remember she and I we were in a Skype call with Speedy, and she was like, "Wait, have you caught up on Ruby yet?" And then Sabrina goes, "My friend told me who died, and I got pissed." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" This is like before I started watching Ruby. And then like I watched it and I was like, oh, wait a minute. Is this oh no. No. And then when she died, I cried.
I know. Just like, okay. I didn't ship Arcos for a while until the episode where they kissed. I'm like, oh, I'm like, wait a minute. No, don't pull a Yoko and Kamina thing. Don't pull it. They did.
I was like, no. I'm like, no, that's the kiss saying like that's the I'm never gonna see you again kiss. No.
I know. I was like, well, shit, she's dead now. Great.
No. I cried.
Yeah, because my friend, she's a huge Arcos fan, and I remember the day.
Oh, I found this Tumblr. I found this Tumblr, and this person does like Ruby comics, but it's mainly just a whole bunch of Arcos and just basically Team Juniper comics. And I was like, oh my god, this hurts. This hurts still.
Yeah, there's some comics that are still alive though.
Talking about like the ship name. You know how like in volume 3 where Jean was going about their team attacks, and he said something about Arcos, and she's like, Arcos? He's like, yeah, it's our names put together. And he actually did a comic based on that. Like it was called If Pyrrha knew about Arcos or something, and I was like, oh my god, this is beautiful. Everyone was like, oh my, she was like, oh my god, you ship us too or something like that, and then the whole stadium's like, congratulations, and Sean's like, what?
Hang on, people are commenting. Hang on. I'm so sorry, guys. Hang on, I'm talking. I'm so sorry. ADD. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, people. I'm taking Rose away from you. I didn't mean to.
Hang on. How do you like?
Don't mind my bed in the background. It's just a mess.
Yeah. How do you live stream? Well, guys, if you want to live stream, you have to basically you can either use Open Broadcaster or you can use what's it called? Not
Google
Google
Hangout?
Hangouts. Something else. What was it called?
Chromecast?
What?
Chromecast?
That and Wirecast. You can either use
Oh,
those. Wirecast is okay, but on the quality. But this is why I'm using Google Hangouts.
I just use regular Google Hangouts.
Yeah, I started using this because my other computer decided to be stupid on me after I went out with my friend New Year's, and I recorded my last few lines for the week, and then it officially died. My mics are just fine. It's just that
Not
I mean, my mics are okay. It's just that my computer decided to be all stupid, and I'm like, great, I have to go up for my birthday. So I'm like, and
I need to get a new mic. I mean, this mic is still good, but I think it's time to upgrade. Even though I had it for like a year and a half, it's not that old. But
I mean, I've had my mic for like a year, and I'm like, it's pretty much perfect still. I'm like, I'm taking care of you. I don't care. You're mine.
yeah, I take care of my mic. My mic is just sitting here.
So that's what you use a Blue Yeti, or is that Snowball?
It's a Snowball. I might get a Yeti next.
Yeah, I have two mics. One's for in case of an emergency. I have an Audio Technica, and I have it's a big mic. It has a stand and it has a filter and stuff, and I have to record my closet all the time. So that's my
like actual like studio kind.
Yes,
Like,
I'm like,
those things are like expensive though.
I know. They're like, okay, basically, I had to get me a Scarlett box for the audio to be cleared up and everything. Oh my god, because that thing goes for like $500 and stuff.
Yeah.
And
I would record in a closet, but the thing is, like, this closet has like stuff in it, and it's like tiny. It's like really small.
Well, the thing is, my closet's also pretty small too, but and it has lots of clothes in it. But the thing is, the clothes will muffle the sounds in the background, so you can't hear anything besides yourself. So I'm like, perfect, boom, boom.
I just record like right here at my desk. Because this is a new desk.
What?
I just record at my new desk.
Yeah, I can't.
Because I got a new desk for Christmas. Oof.
Yeah, I can't record my closet in my room anymore because I like to record at night because my voice is like a lot better at night because I hate recording during the day.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, nah, I'll record at night when I feel like it.
I usually just record like during the weekdays when both my parents are at work. Cause my dad he gets up, he doesn't get home until 6:30. And my mom doesn't get home until like 8:30, 9 o'clock. So I'm basically just here by myself all day.
I know the feeling. I'm home all the time too, and I'm like, I have chores to do in the house. Okay, what are you gonna do now? I'm bored.
The only chore I really have to do is wash the dishes, but I'm just like, I don't feel like it.
That's me too.
Sometimes I don't do them until like maybe it's like 5 minutes before my dad gets home. I'm like, oh crap, I have to do the dishes.
That's me too.
I don't like dishes that still have food on them. Ugh.
Hang on, my hair is
going to go by.
Sorry, someone's commenting. Hang on. My hair is going to look awesome. Before doing a face reveal, I'm going to do an animatic. That's cool for YouTube. That's cool, Tori.
Animatics are fun. They're like a pain to edit though.
If I may ask you, Cora, how old are you?
I'm 20.
Oh, I'm 22. I'll be 23 in a few weeks.
I'll be 21 in November.
Shot.
No, I'm not gonna drink. I'll probably just drink water. Even though I know probably when my friends are gonna spec and gonna be like, "What did you do?"
At most, have a margarita. Like
I was like out all day with my parents. Technically yesterday since it's like 2:30 a.m. But yeah, we were just out all day. We didn't get home until like midnight.
That's cool.
I had to get my hair done with my mom, and then like I didn't get no sleep last night. So as soon as I got home after I got my hair done, I went straight to bed, took a nap.
I know how you feel. Like last night I was
like 3 minutes before my dad came in and be like, "Hey, we're leaving." I'm like, "Oh, okay, sure. Good time on waking up then."
Where were you going?
We were going out to eat.
Where
We went to a Bahama Breeze.
Yummy.
It
For
was
me,
delicious.
today I woke up late because, well, I didn't get any sleep last night because it was freaking hot last night. Because
I can't sleep when it's hot in my room. I cannot sleep when it's hot.
Yeah, my dog was in my room sleeping with me. It was freaking hot and everything. I had no blankets on me, no sheets, and I'm like, I'm dying. And I go to the freaking 4 in the morning, and I'm like, I'm dying. And then I wake up around like 9. I'm like, why am I awake? Like,
why am I always I have not I need a better sleeping schedule because I'm going to start going to a vocational school in April, and it's going to be 5 days a week, and classes are going to be starting at 8, and I'm going to be like, I need a better sleeping schedule. I have to stop going to bed at like 5 in the morning and like waking up at like 2 in the afternoon.
I know, that's me too.
I'm just like, ugh. Even when I tried to go to sleep early last night, I was like, I can't sleep.
Whenever I go to sleep early, I'm like, okay, watch something for a good hour or 30 minutes and then fall asleep. I usually do. I put on either something I love, and then until I get sleepy, I'm like, okay, turns it off. And then I sleep. Like last night, I was watching Noragami. I was like, I'm bored. Noragami season 1. I'm on episode 6. I'm like, I want to watch more. Go to sleep. Okay. I can't.
Basically, what anime does to you.
Yeah, like right now, I just bought season 2 on DVD, so I'm like waiting.
I need to buy me some like freaking anime on DVD.
Like
I need to buy me like Princess Tutu, Noragami, Oran. I actually got an Oran case. Yay!
Ooh. Like I got a lot of old animes in my room. I just don't want to go up there because it's really messy. Because
I didn't start watching anime until like September, like last September.
Really?
Yep. So I'm kind of a noob.
It's okay.
My 2 friends, Speedy and Mizuki, but Speedy especially, were like the ones that were like pressuring me, like, watch some anime, watch Oran and stuff. And I was like, fine. So like we were like on a Skype call, and we just basically binge watched like all of season 1 of Oran on Watch together. And like we watched it like all night, and like we were like on what, like episode 18 when my dad came in my room. He was like, were you up all night? And I was like, maybe. Yeah. And he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna go to work. And I was like, okay. And then Speedy was like, oh wow, your dad was cool about it. And then my mom comes in my room like an hour later, like, you're still up, girl, get some sleep. And I was like, this is almost over.
Yeah.
She's like, when's that gonna be over? I'm like, in 4 episodes.
I just can't believe how I finished like a lot of animes like in the past few months. Like for instance, Yuri on Ice. I finished that like.
Oh my god, Yuri on Ice.
Because I remember during Christmas, I was watching Yuri on Ice, and I was sick for like 2 weeks. I had the flu, and I'm like, what should I do while I wait?
My friend Sabrina was like basically like pestering me to watch Yuri on Ice. She's like, watch Yuri on Ice. Like every chance she got, watch Yuri on Ice, watch Yuri on Ice. But like but she kept spoiling it for me, like during Skype calls, and I'm just like, fine, I'll watch it. And I was like, that kiss would have had more impact if Sabrina didn't spoil it for me.
Like I knew it was coming because I saw so many spoils on Tumblr and Facebook.
Yeah, Tumblr was like spoiling me like left and right. I was like, okay.
There was no turning away from it.
There's no escape from spoilers when it comes to Yuri on Ice.
Yeah, I was spoiled by the crack episode, the crack parodies. I'm like, and I'm like, I've got to watch this show, so I did. And I'm like, this is beautiful. And
I cried.
Being on the couch during Christmas and everything, no one's home, and I'm like, nothing's on TV. I go towards the news, and I'm like, nothing the news is on. So I'm like, ice skating is on. I'm like, damn it, ice.
Now every time I see ice, like actual ice skating, I'm just gonna think Yuri on Ice. my friend Speedy actually texted me one day. She was like, I am on the subway, and she texts me a picture of this guy, and she's like, oh my god, I found Yuri from Yuri on Ice with the glasses and everything. And then she's like, oh my god, I just got out of the subway and we just stopped at an ice rink at an ice rink, and the Yuri the lookalike is going to the ice rink. I was like, oh my god.
That's beautiful.
I was like, you met a real life Yuri. Oh, she was like, I did. Also, Precious Yurio has my heart.
What?
Precious Yurio.
Yes.
Precious, the evil Russian space skater boy.
Yes.
Precious boy, he needs to be protected. I need a season 2. The creator wants to do a season 2.
I mean, he probably is, but dude, I hear the thing. I'm not a Yaoi fan, but this show is like.
I'm not a Yaoi fan either, but dude,
it makes you ship. It's like. It's so cute.
They don't treat it like they don't treat it like they're a gay couple. They treat it like they're like an actual like regular everyday couple.
Yeah, and I'm
like a regular relationship, not like a stereotypical like, oh, this is what gay guys act like or whatever. They're like, no, they're like genuine, actual people.
Yeah, and my god, that ring! I was like,
oh my god, the freaking end where they skated together.
I was like.
I cried.
I was like, oh!
I was like, oh
no! When's the fucking wedding?
I know. There's like a lot of people who ship Yurio with Odabek, but I'm just sitting here like, nah. I see them as bro TP.
There's bros.
I see them as bro TP. I don't ship. I'm in the minority of fans who don't ship Odabek and Yurio because I think because I think the creator said for season 2, Mila, the girl that like always teases Yurio by picking him up, the redhead chick, like she's gonna be a love interest for Odabek. That's what, or at least like have a crush on Odabek.
That's nice.
That's what the creator said.
The only one who freaks me out is the guy who's like, I'm going to come. I was like,
oh god, oh my god, I know Chris.
Yeah, him.
Chris scared me. I was like, I need an adult, even though I am an adult.
I know. I need an adult. I am an adult.
I am an adult. Wait a minute.
Like,
and Mickey creeped me out because he was a little bit too. I don't know. I felt like some sort of like he had like an actual like thing for his twin sister.
I just think
I was like, I don't know how I feel about this.
Like, it's like, I have a cousin like that who is really overprotective of me. He's like, nope. I'm like, no. So it's like, yeah, it's a family thing. It happens. You have an overprotective family somewhere in there. It's like,
I guess it's how you want to interpret it as like maybe it's incestuous or not. But I guess that depends on like who's viewing it.
I know, right? Just
or like subtext.
Why does Japan do this? I don't understand.
Japan,
I'm like,
why?
Like,
why do you make such good shows that you like? We want to stop at a certain point, but we just can't. Like, when I was like watching Orange, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna watch like the first. I was getting really sleepy in the middle of it, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna finish it on episode 6, and then something happens at the end. I was like, oh no, I can't stop now. I have to watch what happens next. And then I found myself at the very end. I was like, crap, you did it to me again.
Hang on for a minute. Hang on. Hello, Jessica Jackson. I have a lot of people on here.
Yay! I haven't done a live stream in a while. I need to do a live stream on my channel. I haven't done one forever. I think the last one I did was on my birthday. I think so. Yeah.
Hang on. I was reading.
Oh my god, my chat VA needs to like stop hurting himself.
What happened?
He keeps like, okay, so believe it or not, he has 5 jobs. He's working 5 jobs, and he had last time I talked to him, it was like the day before my birthday because he had to get surgery the next day. And he said, oh, I can't. And then I texted him, and he was like, oh, I can't work for a few weeks. And I was like, yay, more time to record. And then like I texted him, it's because it's been a while since he and I texted. I texted him yesterday, and I was like, oh my god, you're alive. And he was like, I am, can you believe it? And then he was like, hey, guess what? And I was like, what? And he's like, I have to get another surgery. I was like, god damn it.
Damn.
Why do you keep hurting yourself? I told you not to overwork yourself. He's like, I'm sorry, I need money. I'm like, jeez, but you don't need 5 jobs to get money. Sheesh.
Oh, money and then YouTube money. Why?
And people are probably wondering, like, where are your Ladybug comics? You haven't done them in a while. I'm like, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, Tumblr has been slacking when it comes to comics.
I know, right? I haven't been posting
Tumblr has been
either.
slacking a lot when it comes to Ladybug comics. I mean, I know we haven't had a lot to work with since season 1 ended, and we're not getting season 2 until May. But dude, come on, Tumblr, why are you slacking?
I can't dub with you because some artists won't let me because of certain voice actor YouTubers have kind of stole a few of the artwork, and I'm like, oh, it drives me nuts. And I'm like, okay, I understand.
Yeah, there were some artists who, like, even when I ask permission, they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't want people doing my stuff." I'm like, "Okay, that's fine."
Yeah, then they tell you it's like, okay,
Just like,
because
okay.
it's like, let me guess, this person so and so did this. It's like, how'd you know? I'm like,
Lucky guess.
Twitch. Just
Hi, Twitch.
nothing. Like I did one time ask permission. It was once, and it was like in the beginning when I was doing comic dubs, the very beginning. And one told me, I'm like, oh my god, I am so sorry. It's like, oh, no problem. Just ask next time. I'm like, thank you. And she let me dub her comics, and I'm like, thank you. It's just been a very long time since she has done a miraculous comic, and I'm like, what are you gonna do more? Like I've mostly been doing Princess Tutu, Mystic Messenger, a little bit of Inuyasha, and a few fan dubs.
I'm still debating whether to do like Mystic Messenger stuff because I see it everywhere, and I'm just like, what the heck is it? I'm sitting here like I see it everywhere, and I don't know what this is.
Girl, it's a fun little game app. It's so cute. My friends and I played all the time and everything, and my friend Joey Cat, she's like, girl, we gotta play the game. Huh?
I know Joey Cat.
Yeah, she and I go back from 2012 to now.
Sheesh.
Yeah, like my Cat Noir voice actor, he and I have been friends since we were both like, well, he's 2 years older than me, since we were both in high school.
Aww.
So it's like he's like a big brother to me. So I'm like, Raven, can you beat Cat Noir for me again? I'm like, please, I need by tomorrow, please.
My Chat Noir and Plague VA have been friends for like over a year now. Cause like I was just like, I was like on, what was it? I was like on Twitter or something, and I was like, I need a Chat Noir and Plague VA, and he was like the first one that offered. He was like, hey, I can try out, and I was like, okay. So I was like, can you send me some sample lines and send it to my email? And I heard it, and I was like, oh. He's like, okay. I try to sound as close to him as possible, and I was like, okay. And I listened to him, I'm like, oh, you sound adorable. He's like a year or 2 older than me. Yeah. I know a lot of my friends like want him and I to date, and I'm like, stop it.
Oh no, let me guess, a fan to the shippings. Oh no.
Yep. Especially my friend Zoe. She was like, I ship you two so hard. Are you two are gonna get married and have like a whole bunch of kids. I'm like, whoa.
It's like, no. Whoa, like, break. Keep away from me. No babies. No.
I mean, like, he and I have talked about it, and it may happen. We don't know yet. Maybe like in a couple years.
Aw.
Maybe. We don't know.
For one thing, me and Jeffrey, aka my Chat Noir, he and I have been friends and everything. In the beginning of summer, some of my fans who were on my live stream would call us Reef. We're called Rose and Jeff. So it's like, stop calling us Reef. It's like, never. I'm like,
a lot of my friends call like me and Vertigo Cortigo. That's their ship name for us, and I was like, oh great,
that's cute.
at first, like me and him, we were just like, oh, stop shipping us. And then after a while, we're just like, you know what? At this point, we just learned to accept it. We don't even care anymore.
Yeah, like
Almost was like all the fan art of like our Miraculous OCs and our My Little Pony OCs. We don't care anymore.
speaking of My Little Pony, I fell out of the fandom like a year ago.
Aw.
Like, I love the anime. Oh my god, I also anime. What?
I love the anime. Wait a minute.
Like, I loved how it was interesting in season 5. I hated season 6. Like season 5
6 wasn't the best, but it was season 6 wasn't the best, but it wasn't that bad either. It was okay. It wasn't as like amazing as like season 4, which was wow.
I know. Oh my god, that was like a freaking Dragon Ball Z fight. I was like, I see
I
Cell and
know.
Goku.
I showed it to my dad. I was like, "Look, Dad, it's a Dragon Ball Z fight."
Yeah,
And
I
I
made a parody
Dragon
of
Ball
that,
Z.
actually. Like the fight with Twilight and I forgot his name. Tyrek, yeah. I actually edited that episode with Goku versus Cell, and I was like, I'm having fun.
I'm having fun with this.
Like I it's on YouTube, it's on my Facebook and everything. But I showed my friend that, and he bursted out laughing. I'm like,
yeah, I remember I was in school, and this was what, senior year? Yeah, senior year. And I was like rewatching that scene, and like I was talking to some of my guy friends. They're not bronies, but they don't mind that I watch My Little Pony stuff. They thought it was weird at first, but then after like a week, they're like, okay, she likes ponies. That's cool. So like I showed them the freaking Dragon Ball Z fight thing, and they're like, oh my god, it's Dragon Ball Z. I was like, I told you.
I know, right? It was just so weird how they went. Okay, look, I like My Little Pony when it comes to good episodes. My favorite one so far from season 5 was with Applejack's friend.
Mara?
Yeah, that one. It's a favorite one so far.
She needs to come back.
It's a beautiful song, and I'm like, what I do when I hit 5K, I actually sang the song. I was like, so I sang it. I'm like,
I was like,
yeah.
A lot of people, I was like watching reaction videos to that episode, and everyone was like, is she supposed to be Lady Gaga? And I actually found out that she was supposed to be voiced by Lady Gaga herself.
Really?
But Lady Gaga turned the role down. So Lena Hall stepped in and was like, hey, I watched the show. I like the show. I'll voice her.
That's nice.
Like, aw.
But one thing, I'm not really for sure if I want to see the movie because, well,
I'm watching it. Even though none of my friends that I went to high school with are bronies, I'm gonna force one of you to come with me because I am not going alone. I'm gonna look really weird watching ponies by myself.
Yeah, I'll go see it, but with a brony friend. My boyfriend's not a brony. Yeah,
none of my friends are bronies, but I'm gonna force one of them to come with me.
Yeah,
like I want to go alone.
Like I was when I saw Chrysalis come back in the finale, I was like, yes, she's back. And I'm like, wait a minute, oh no.
She's totally coming back in like season 8. Because Hasbro did confirm it's gonna have like 9 seasons.
I know, right?
Just so far, who knows? Hasbro might change it to like season 15.
Oh my god! Like I can handle toys. I just can't. Okay, how can I explain it? Like this season, I did not like very much. I don't hate it. I just like. It
was meh. Not a lot of people thought it was that great. It wasn't amazing, but it wasn't like bad. It was eh.
Like it could have been better if they wouldn't have made it so kiddie. I'm like, guys, like the only episode that I was really surprised on was when the girls got their cutie marks. I was like,
I actually cried.
I did too. I was like, oh my god.
I teared up. I teared up when they were singing after they got their cutie marks. I was like. This was like back when I was doing like reaction videos before I quit because I got bored of them. I was like, guys, I'm actually tearing up. You can't see me, but actually I'm like legitimately crying. And I was like watching like other people's reactions, and like they were crying too. I'm like, okay, so I'm not alone.
Yeah, like when I saw the episode, I was like, oh, they got their cutie marks. And when Applejack spoke, I was like, I knew it.
Yeah, and then they announced something about season 7, and it retconned that statement and ruined so many people's headcanons and theories and fanfics.
Like, people still give me flashbacks, so I'm like, are they dead or are they not? To say something.
I think maybe because did you hear the news about the news for season 7 about Rainbow Dash and Applejack?
I know that Applejack's parents. I mean, Rainbow Dash's parents are alive, but I highly doubt that Applejack's parents are alive.
I think maybe this is my theory. I think maybe one of them might be dead and one of them might be alive. That's what I'm thinking.
Like
maybe.
Yeah, but it's like high up there, but yeah, it's like yeah.
I'm just like, I'm like, oh, well, it might be a flashback thing because it said like Applejack's mom is gonna be singing like a Romeo and Juliet type song in a flashback, and we're gonna be introduced to like another grandparent of the Apple family. So maybe
Grandpa. Oh no, yes.
I swear, maybe it's Grandpa Smith. I don't know.
That'd be so.
No, actually, I think they gave. I think they gave him a name, but it maybe they'll meet their grandparents. I don't know. I don't think they ever confirmed if Granny Smith is like a grandparent on the mom or the dad side, but either or.
Everyone's saying side. I'm like, maybe.
I don't know.
Because the last thing I saw that was with Applejack's parents was called a really sad comic called Apple of the Core. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Just that voice acting, I was like, oh my god, it feels so real.
That was like before that was like way before I like knew Scribbler. I was like, oh my god, this hurts. And I think they were supposed to be like 4 parts, and I think she only did like 3 or something.
Yeah, like the artist stopped. I think she's still in hiatus, I believe. And I'm like, oh my god, it's been freaking 4 years.
Why would you do that? Oh. I was like sobbing during that comic.
Like,
no.
Here's the crazy part. The episode 4. When it talked about her parents dying, I found it so crazy. It had just freaking popped up right after 2 weeks after my grandfather had just passed away. I was like, okay, I do not need this right now.
I don't need my heart to be ruined anymore.
Yeah, I was like, damn it, Scribbler. And
why don't you just take my heart out and like stomp on it mercilessly, crush it in front of me?
Yeah, I know, right? I just can't believe how crazy this is. Oh my god, Ghost in the Shell is on. Sorry, ADD, I'm sorry. But
it's okay.
Speaking of Ruby, okay. Do you have any theories?
Oh.
And I won't judge you. I will not judge you.
Well, I don't really have a theory of my own, but I know this is really popular theory that Crow is Ruby's dad, and I'm just like no.
Well,
I don't think so, and also because Miles and Carrie like debunked that theory. So
yeah, but they're also, remember, those two are trolls. Remember.
Yeah, that is also true. So it could still
it's like
that Crow is Ruby's dad.
I mean, it's a high possibility.
It is a possibility, but at the same time, I'm just like, nah, I don't want that.
Too. I was convinced.
I can see them doing it. I can see them doing it, but at the same time, I'm just like, no, I don't think I need that. Please.
I mean, I wasn't convinced until volume 4. I was like, oh shit.
Like he's like watching over them and stuff, and like right before like Tyrion like goes in with the stinger, boom, here comes Crow. There's Crow.
Just I'm very convinced that he is her father because well, he said a semblance brings him bad luck and people around him. So I'm like, did he have to do with Summer's death?
When are we gonna actually see Summer and hear her talk?
I know. I want to see it.
Because like we only see a picture of her, and we can assume that was her in like the intro, like in for volume 1, where Ruby's like looking over the grave, and you see like the white hood. We can assume that was Summer's like ghost, I guess.
Like,
But
there's so much.
seriously, when are we getting Summer?
There's just so much to assume on this freaking show. It's like yes or no, yes or no.
I want to know, was Ozpin like in a team, or was he ahead there? Was he still the headmaster of Beacon when Team Stark went to that school?
I'm guessing.
Etc. etc. How old is Ozpin? Also, Ozpin is Bae. I love him so much.
And he's Wizard of Oz, so it's like.
Yeah.
I felt so stupid after a while. I was like, wait a minute. Everybody puts on, so what the hell is Ozpin? Derp derp. Oh, Wizard of Oz. I'm like,
did you see Oscar? Did you see Oscar's name in the credits?
Oscar
Pine.
Oscar who?
Oscar Pine.
Oscar Pines?
Oscar Pine.
Like, what does that mean?
Okay, no, wait, but look. Okay. So Oscar Pine. OSCAR PINE. Ozpin.
Wow, really?
I know. I was like, God damn it, Miles and Carrie. Maybe a bit of Barbara. But god damn it.
Like, the thing is,
you know how Barbara loves her puns.
We all know who freaking Oscar is. He's Dorothy.
A lot of people have been saying that, and I'm just like, no. Because I could see why people say that, but at the same time, I'm just like, no.
I mean,
because I saw, I think this was during like a volume 4 interview. Miles and Carrie said that they were working on a Dorothy character, and that was during the premiere of volume 4, like during a AfterBuzz episode for volume 4, I think.
I wonder who.
It could be Oscar. I mean,
it could be sense because more I thought about it.
It could be Oscar, but it could also not be. Like maybe there is an actual Dorothy running, and she's like a headmaster of another academy, because we don't know who the headmaster of the other academy is. Like, I think it's Vacuo. Because we haven't been to Vacuo yet.
Like,
and also, I hope Lionheart is a Lion Faunus. I'm praying he's a Lion Faunus.
That'd be nice.
I want to see a mane. I want to see like a mane around his head.
Like, I wonder what's gonna happen though, because we know it's gonna be really messed up and everything in volume 5. And I'm like, no more death, please. Just no more death, please. I was already screaming what happened to freaking Renora. You almost killed him.
I was scared. I was like, no, don't do this to me. Okay, she's good. Oh my god. I was like freaking out for like a few seconds. I was like, no, don't do that. No. Okay, she's good.
I was at work. I was like, and I was like trying to turn myself not to be so freaking quiet. I was like, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Stop looking.
What? Who's looking at you?
Stop looking. I'm sorry.
Who's looking at you? Oh
no, you know.
I was like, oh, never mind. Sorry. And then you said about me, my dog, but
no, stop looking.
I was like, okay, they're okay.
Smirking when she did that. She's like, huh. She was totally smirking when she did it. She's like closing her skirt. She's like, no, stop looking at me. I'm like, oh, I see that smirk on you, Nora. I see that smirk.
I just can't believe how crazy it is. I'm like, well, they're official now, finally. I'm like,
yes. The only thing that was missing was like Rang going boop.
Or a cute little kiss. I'm like, damn it, no.
Or like a kiss on the cheek at least. Like, I'm excited for Ruby Chibi season 2.
Me too.
I really hope we see like Crow. I want to see a Chibi Crow. I want to see a Chibi Ozpin. I want to see a Chibi Oscar. My watermelon son. Even though people say his eyes are avocado, but screw you, they're freaking watermelon.
But my gosh, I'm so excited for it. And then there's Camp.
I didn't watch Camp. I heard it was really funny.
So good. It's like South Park, but better.
Oh God, South Park. I think I was on like one episode of South Park, and I don't even remember which one it was. That was like when I was little.
But I just cannot believe how crazy Ruby is right now.
Oh my god, and Ruby. Oh.
I just want to know how freaking Summer died. I want to know. It's like,
True. I mean, like, we could assume that maybe Team Witch had something to do with the Summer's death, because Hazel did say in the premiere episode we've dealt with their kind before, so
that's
maybe
true.
they had something to do with it. A lot of people are also speculating maybe Crow had something to do with it by accident because of a semblance.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
I,
And that's
I
why.
can see that.
I mean,
can
I
see
can see
that.
why Tang hates him and stuff. I mean,
Yeah, like I was like watching. I was like, "What does that look on there?" I'm like, "Oh, Ty Yanks does not like Crow apparently. At least not that much. Like, I guess maybe he tolerates Crow to some extent."
here's my theory why he would hate him too. Like, I can see like Crow going on a mission for a long time, and he and Summer were still a thing, and she thought he was dead, and she's already pregnant.
Yeah,
And she marries Tai Yang, and she doesn't know it's Crow's baby. She thinks it's Tai Yang's baby.
I could
And
see that.
and then Crow comes back, but he sees Summer,
Ruby.
and she's in trouble, and well, she dies by accident.
I could see that.
And
I
then
can see that.
Taeyang tells him what happened, and then he is basically protective of Ruby and everything, and keeps her away from him. And Crow knows.
That Ruby's his daughter.
Yeah, and he's just keeping a secret.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, and that's why he's so protective of Ruby and not really much of Yang. I was like,
that's kind of the reason why I want like Rose Garden to have Rose Garden. I kind of want Rose Garden because I want to see like Crow like be overprotective of Ruby when it comes to like Oscar, because he knows Oscar is Ozpin, but at the same time Oscar is like his own person. He's like, and he's like really conflicted about it. He's like, I know you're a kid, but you're also Ozpin, and
being a pedophile, so no. You froze. Cora? Cora? Come back! Come back! We lost it. We just lost Cora, guys. Oh no. I'm so sorry, Cora. Crap. We are just like, sorry. She crashed, but she'll come back, I think. This sucks. Come on, work. Come back, Cora. Come back. Cora? Hello? Yep, her thing crashed. She'll be back, guys. Anyway, sorry. Let me read your comments. I am now reading the comments now. Hello, Darian. I'm so sorry if I didn't read your comments, guys. Like I said, ADD. It's 9 a.m. in Germany. Hello, Panda. Okay, Cora, I understand. It's okay. You can come back in a while. Hang on, let me read the comments. Hello, Cassidy. Welcome. Like I said, I am very bored here. I miss alone. And Cora is now gone. Sad, the feels. Hang on. 5 Meta Freddy's. I'm not a fan of Phantom Freddy's, so sorry. My nephew is up, he's asleep. And that's why I'm downstairs babysitting while I'm sick. Hi, little hipster. I'm okay. I miss like, ugh. I might be like a little tiny portion of a bug, so I'm being very cautious now. I mean, I took a shower like a few hours ago. If I can get rid of the sickness and everything, it usually does work. Right now, Ghost in the Shell is on, and I'm like, I don't care right now. I mean, it's a good anime, but yeah. Like I said, I have ADD, so. Sorry. How am I? I'm okay, just feeling a little sick right now. I think it's like a little tiny little bug that got me and everything. This is what happens when things happen at the mall and you touch stuff. It's not cool. And then you forget to take a shower, but I should take a shower like hours ago. I'm okay now. I mean, I still have a fever, but I'm alright. It will go down in a while. I just need to sweat it off. I'll be fine though. Thank you. Just it's probably just like probably like a baby flu because it is going around and everything again. And I don't want to get the flu again because I'll be dead for 2 weeks without recording, and that's really a bad problem with my YouTube and everything. I can't do that. Cora, can you hear me? Cora?
Okay, I'm back.
Yay! What happened? What?
Laptop froze. So I had to. My laptop froze, so I had to.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Do you have any funny stories of what happened while you were doing a video? You mean while recording and stuff? I have plenty, and some of them require me getting hurt in the booth. Like, if I'm acting when I'm being one with the character, I'd actually do the actions and stuff. Like, I do this, I do that, or I'm yelling, and then once in a while I'll hit the mic with my hand and I start screenplay mode or I start swearing, and I'm like, That's why I have bloopers in my comic dubs. Oh, Beauty and the Beast. Sorry, ADD.
I'm gonna see that.
I know, right?
I'm gonna say I just want to see it because of Emma Watson and Ewan McGregor.
And Luke Evans.
Main reasons. Those are the important reasons.
But back to my story. My most favorite one is when you think you're recording and then you have a perfect line without screwing up, and then you find out you weren't recording at all.
Like sometimes, like when I record and I'm like, okay, and I'm just like, oh, hey, I like this, and then like after I edit it and I upload it, I like to watch my own videos sometimes. So I'll watch it all the way through, and then and then I'll just be like, oh God, I should have done a better take of that line or something, or used a different version of that line, or I should have used this sound effect, and I'm like, I'm just terrible. I'm just like, I'm a failure at life. No.
Little Hipster says they love.
I could have been better. The what?
Someone says they love you. Little Hipster.
Love you too, person. I don't know who you are, but I love you too.
If I may ask, Cora, how did you find me? I mean, I found you a long time ago on a few comic dubs.
I honestly don't remember.
Really? I found you on YouTube randomly.
I honestly don't remember.
I found you. My first one I found you on was like a My Little Pony dub by Scribbler. I think it was the No, Even in Death. The one that you're saying. Hang on.
Oh.
Hey, Kyle. Kyle is my plague.
Aw.
And
my Adrian is also my plague.
That's cool. Like when I first started casting, I was like, who can I get to play my characters? Okay. For one thing, I still need a freaking Chloe, and I'm like, I can't keep asking Joey to play 3 characters.
I
What?
my Chloe's have been rotating. Like was my friend Crescendo, and then like she like, I'm gonna take a break from Miraculous for a while, and I was like, okay. And then it was like Joey, and then I was like, and then I think now it's my friend Panda. Chloe's keep rotating. I'm like, I'm just trying to stay consistent.
Yeah, Joey is my Tiki and my Alia. I'm trying to just keep her with 2. I'm like, you just stay with 2.
I think my Sophie. I think I can't words. It's late. It's like almost 3:30 in the morning.
It's 2 a.m. over
I
here.
think my Alia finished Skype for like I don't know how many months. I think she's probably busy with school, but still, she just like vanished. I'm like, oh my god, Sophie,
Like,
you like disappeared. Same with my not really. Same with my Nino VA. He's taking a break from Miraculous also, and he's like doing other things. But I'm just like, oh my god, he just like vanished. Now he's like into like Loud House and some other stuff.
oh god. Like, my Nino, he's brand new. He found me, and I was like, hi! He went to my stream and was like, hi, I'm this guy. And I'm like, holy crap, he's a voice actor too! I like his voice! Hi, William.
I like his voice.
I'm like, hey, can you audition for me to play Nino? He's like, holy crap, yes! I'm like, sweet.
Holy crap! Same with my Gabriel VA, my Gabriel / Hawkmoth VA. I still don't think I know it's a kid, but it's too obvious for Gabriel to be Hawkmoth. But who knows? He could still be Hawkmoth. Like first it was my friend Craig who was Hawkmoth, and then it was my friend Dry Guy, and now it's Phantom Savage. I was like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the inconsistency. Phantom's cool though. He's a nice dude.
I have
He's
a
really
guy
busy,
playing Hawkmoth 2 / Gabriel. But I haven't talked to him in a while because he hasn't had any lines yet for Gabriel in a while. It's been a while. But my boyfriend, he loves Miraculous too. And he's like, hey, babe, can I play Gabriel / Hawkmoth? I'm like, you do? He's like, yeah. I'm like, well, you're gonna have to get a mic. Like,
Get a mic, dude. Get a mic first.
yeah, he's
an
an editor, and he's an animator. He's the one who did my transformation sequence for my Miraculous OC.
Aww.
And I'm like,
I feel like I need to do that. I feel like I need to do that, but at the same time, I'm lazy. I don't want to.
what's your Miraculous OC?
Like, I don't think mine. I'm just like, I don't think mine needs an animation. I don't feel.
But what's your OC?
I have full on like. Mine is a beetle. I actually didn't make my OC. A friend of mine made it for some random reason. Like I go on my email one day, and then I get a random email from my friend Ben. He's like, hey, I know you like Miraculous Ladybug, so I made you a Miraculous OC. She's a beetle, and I named her Jewel Beetle. And I was like, oh, okay, sure, that's cool. That's a thing.
That's nice.
So I didn't even make mine. He just like made it himself and sent it. Same with my Kwame.
That's cool.
The only thing he didn't give her was a name, so I just called her Pippa.
I made mine up basically. Like mine's a swan because I was like, and I'm basing her off a little bit of
phase.
Huh?
I'd be like, I'm still going through my Princess Tutu phase.
I've always had Princess Tutu phase since I was freaking 13. Oh, the memories of that anime.
Freaking Fahiru for the win.
I know. I wish that
She is a duck. She should have stayed human, and they should have kissed.
And
I don't care if she is a duck.
But my
Princess Tutu. It's not Princess. Like you basically end up shipping like all 4 of the main characters together, except for Rue and Fakir. They're like bro TP.
Yeah, like my OC for Miraculous, it's basically the same thing as Tutu's outfit, but a little different. I made like basically her tutu like to her sides, like right here where it's open, and her hair is in a ponytail with a white ribbon, and her Miraculous is a ribbon necklace with a bell. So I'm like, yeah, and her Kwame's is a baby signet. So I'm like, yeah, and I call her Kiki. So I'm like,
that's cute.
and
That's
I'm
cute.
so mean though. I am so mean to my characters so much. I'm like,
Aww.
okay, the backstory stab. I'm like,
backstory stab.
it's like, what are you doing this for? I'm like, because I like having more backstory. It's dark. Well, not my OC. It's like basically her ancestor. It's like
good backstory.
Right, like her.
Who doesn't like the good dark backstory?
I know my story for her, her descendant basically of the white swan, aka the Cisne Blanco in Spanish. So I'm like, okay, this needs a backstory. Okay, thinks of the darker story. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna base it in the 40s, and I decided to make it very, 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 very dark. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be evil. So I'm gonna like basically hurt my characters, basically breaking my heart. So I did. I am basically writing the story of how the second Cisne Blanco died and everything, how she was a hero of saving Germany and helping basically people escape and everything. You know, if you know what I'm talking about. And her partner is Jewish. He gets captured. She tries to go save him. They both die. So it's like, so it's like right in the heart. So it's like, yep, he dies in her arms. She decides after the funeral's over, she decides, and here's where it gets even interesting. Master Fu. He's in my story too.
Yep.
And he was in love with her. And she died in his arms because of heartbreak, and basically one of the soldiers shot her. And it's like, yeah, and Master Fu is holding her in his arms, and he's crying and everything.
I need to
what?
I need to work on my OC's backstory, because the only thing I've really been focusing on is like her relationships with some of the canon characters, especially Nathaniel, because Nathaniel is my heart. Nathaniel is more screen time, and he was not in the Christmas special, and that made me cry. I was upset about that.
No, he wasn't. I just realized that.
He wasn't even at the dinner. Everybody was talking about it. They're like, why wasn't Nathaniel in the Christmas special? And now I'm like, well, Ivan and Milan weren't there either, but we can assume that maybe Ivan and Milan were spending Christmas together. And I've seen some people be like, wait, Nathaniel was in the Christmas special. Does that mean he's Jewish?
Oh my.
Headcanon accepted.
But it's so sweet.
I can see Nathaniel being Jewish.
I'm just so mad how there was nothing romantic.
And we were just like, why doesn't he get invited to anything? He didn't get invited to Marinette's birthday party in one of the webisodes, and now he's not invited to have dinner at Adrian's for Christmas? What the heck?
Party, what? She had a birthday?
Yeah, you know, like in one of the webisodes, like before they made the 2D ones, like she was talking about like Marinette was talking about like who she's gonna plan to invite to her party. She goes through everyone on her list and she skips Nathaniel. I'm like, you forgot Nathaniel. Why don't you? It's like it's freaking Hawk Daddy. I remember when I was on Twitter and somebody asked them, they're like, "What's the thing that surprised you most about the fandom, or what, or like what characters surprised you when it came to the fandom?" And he's just like, "I'm surprised at how popular Nathaniel's gotten." And then, like, in other interviews, he was just like, people seem to really like Nathaniel for some reason. I was like, excuse me? How cute not? He's precious.
I know, and I'm like, oh, how cute. Then
I was like, so, like, I mean, I wasn't opposed to, like, the theory / like, I wasn't opposed to like the theory that like Alia was gonna get the Fox Miraculous.
I
At the
knew.
same time, I kind of wanted Nathaniel to get it because I was seeing like all like this amazing fan art of him as like the Fox Miraculous, and I've seen like these theories as like why he was gonna get it, and I was like, oh, please let him get the Fox Miraculous, please let him get the Fox Miraculous, and I was like, oh. Well, at the same time, I'm not surprised, but still.
She's
I
very
mean,
sassy like a fox. So I'm like, yep, it's gonna be Elia. I knew it. I was like, yep, Elia. I knew it.
yeah, that is true. She is sneaky as a fox when it comes to like her
Her vlog, and I'm like,
stuff or whatever for her lady blog. So yeah, that is true. Who knows? Maybe he'll get
she's always
like
causing trouble. She's always causing trouble. Besides Chloe.
true. And who knows? Maybe Nathaniel will get one because Hawk Daddy did confirm that there are more miraculouses inside Master Fu's box. There's like more like layers inside. So one can only hope.
I mean, I wish Hog Daddy could like, take some OC to consideration. It's like, please.
Please. Please. Oh my god, I remember I like tweeted him like what I had of my like OC's like wiki page at the time. I was like, hey, here's my OC's wiki page that I was working on, and he retweeted it. And I was like, oh, sweet. That's a thing.
Like, I have one of the artists.
There wasn't that much on it. It was just like it was like just like her design, like Nathaniel / Illustrator because he's precious. And oh, here's a link in the thing if you want to look at it. Put in the Google group chat thing if you want to check it out. I still need to like work on it some more.
That is so cool though. Like
my friend Speedy and I were actually working on like a little comic thing, like fan comic of her OC and my OC. It's basically like a mine, but he goes like a little bit far, and she ends up killing Hawkmoth.
Oh my!
And like taking over Hawkmoth's job. So like, yeah, I'm gonna kumatize people now or something. I don't know. We haven't worked out the details yet.
Just that this show is gonna be so messed up by season 2. I'm almost like,
oh my god,
I'm waiting.
I don't. Like, and also, why did Netflix like put the episodes like so out of order? Like, dude,
I know, right? I'm like, what is
like the episodes on Netflix? It's like what was it? It was like stormy weather, and then it's like bubbler for episode 2, and then it's like Lady Wi-Fi, and I was like, the heck? Why are they so out of order?
I know. I'm like, well, stormy weather was episode 1, to be honest. It was.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that's fine. Bubbler,
that's fine. The only other episode that they didn't put the only episodes they put in order were episodes 1 and 26, and 24, but it's basically episode 26. But what they didn't even put like Volpina and Simon there. They just said it was like 13 or something, and then Volpina is like episode 26. I'm like, what?
Like, Origins should have been at least episode 1, to be honest. I want to see that. I'm like, can I just be episode 1?
I know some people say that it should have started with the Origins, but I'm kind of glad that they saved that for the end. Because I don't want to start knowing my characters by making me cry.
It was good though, and
it was good. At the same time, I'm just like, okay, I'm so glad the first time meeting these characters didn't. I'm so glad that the first time I met these characters, they didn't make me cry in Origins. And during that first time, I'm like, oh my god, stop.
Like, I just can't believe how crazy this show is. I mean, I just found it randomly on YouTube, and I'm like, what is this? And then I'm like, you know what? I can make that cosplay, so I did.
I honestly, I don't really remember how I started watching it. I think there was just like, they were playing like one episode on Nickelodeon. Was it? I don't remember if it was stormy weather or if it was the bubbler. But I was watching it. I was like, oh, this show is interesting. It got me right from the get-go. I'm like, oh, I started doing like miraculous like comics after that. I did like one comic and then all of a sudden like my subscribers still started like blowing up. I was like, the heck? Okay, sure.
Same here for me.
Really
like
weird.
I was at 1K last year and I'm like, damn.
Like,
and now I have 11K.
like
I'm
before,
like, what?
like before I started like doing like miraculous stuff, I was doing like MLP stuff. Before I started like comics doing MLP, and before I started 10,000 subs because of like my parody trailers, my MLP comics and stuff. And then after like that one comic, I got it to like 15K or something like that. I was like, what the heck? And it just kept going up from there. I'm like, okay, this is a thing. I don't. Okay. I'm just like, why is it I do like this one Ladybug comic and it has like over like a few thousand views in like a day? I'm just like, I don't. And there's a train going by my house.
Just that show, it's so popular.
It is.
I tend to stay away from the mean fans. I'm like backing away. I'm like, nope. I'm staying away from you and you because you're jerks. So I'm gonna go because it's because, well, some fans are just rude and everything, and I'm like, I'm staying away. Because I'm just like, I'm just over here with a little white flag saying, nope, leave me alone. I'm the nice one. Same thing in the Steven Universe fandom. I'm like, nope, I'm just staying with that fandom.
I watched the show, but I'm not really in the fandom.
I'm not either.
I love the show, but I don't like go on Tumblr and look at like the Steven Universe tag. Like
me either, but oh my god, Friday's episode made me cry like a
oh my god, I cried.
Oh! Like when he was hugging her, I was like, oh my god, my heart was
Steven Universe
my mom
is like the
and she's
one
like
non-anime show that has like 3 times the like Western animated cartoon that makes you cry like almost like every few episodes.
Like, I have never cried on Steven Universe besides that episode. I was like, okay, my heart's breaking. I can't.
Oh my god, you have somewhat of a heart of stone if you have never cried until now for Steven.
Well, I did tear up a little bit when he saw his mother's tape for the first time. Like, okay, that's sad. Okay, but I just want to know what's gonna happen when it like comes to like now. I'm like, okay,
I'm pretty sure Steven's gonna end at season 5 because Rebecca Sugar hasn't said anything about like a season 6 or so, and Cartoon Network hasn't confirmed a season 6 or so. So I'm pretty sure season 5 is gonna be its last season.
I mean, I'm very excited. I mean, I don't know how. Like, my friends are like, oh my god, you gotta watch Steven Universe. I'm like, what's that? And then I'm like, watch one episode. I'm like, this is kind of crap. And I'm like, wait a minute. Here we go, season 2. I'm like, okay, that's
it starts out slow.
I mean, the first episode
it starts out slow. It's maybe like episode 25 that like it starts picking up with plot stuff, and you're like, oh crap.
Like the episode I watched for the first time was Cheeseburger Backpack. I was like, oh.
Cheeseburger backpack, cheeseburger. And then it comes back later in the series and you're just like, oh, wait a minute.
Thank you, Mama. She got me my burger. Nothing. But all right, Mom. Like it was a crazy I mean, I remember watching it because it was a Steven bomb. I'm just up. I'm up still, that's all. I had a fever earlier. And it sucked, but all right, I will. That's all that's my mom. Like it was a crazy he's asleep. With John. Anyways, I was saying, I at first didn't like it at first. Then I was like, oh, I'll give it a chance. And then I'm like, oh. Because the next episode I saw was Lars and the Cool Kids. I was like, okay. Then I'm like, when he says, I never knew my mom, I was like, okay, I'm watching now. It was so good. I was like, okay. Watching more
Oh, because
and more.
and your weird mom. Oh, because of your weird mom. What do you know about my mom? I never even knew my mom.
I know, right?
No. I was like, oh.
And I was like,
On the floor.
Don't worry about it. I got it.
All that?
It wasn't me.
Huh?
It wasn't me. Go on.
anyway, it was just a really crazy episodes and everything. I love it now. Just I didn't think I'd be in this huge cartoon. It's been going on for like 2 years now, or has been a year.
For Steven Universe?
Yeah.
Steven Universe started in 2013.
Holy crap! It's been 4 years.
So it's like 4 years.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
So like in like mid 2013. And yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
This I never knew I was falling that long. I had no idea. I was just like watching it because I hated so many shows on TV. I was like, what is this crap? And I'm like, okay. Then I'm like, oh, why you
should see me when I realized that. You should see me when I realized that we were like over 100 episodes of Steven Universe already. I was like,
I know, right?
I'm like, it's been over 100 episodes already. The heck? What?
Like same thing with Gravity Falls. Like
Oh, Gravity Falls.
my nephew got me into it. I was like, what is this? And I'm like, oh, okay,
It's
okay.
beautiful. It's beautiful. That's what it is.
And I'm like, this is a cartoon? I'm like, how is this for kids? And I'm like, oh.
It's a Disney cartoon. Keep that in mind.
I know, I'm like, this is dark as hell. And because that's what we Armageddon, I was like, is that blood? Like, actual blood? Okay.
Yes, it is blood.
I know, right? And then they made a joke saying, Alex, is that blood?
Disney basically let Alex Hirsch get away. Disney let Alex Hirsch do whatever he wants, except for that episode of Love God, and you know how he was talking to this old lady. He's like, you see that person over there, and he points to a man that was actually supposed to be another old lady, but then Disney was like, no, you gotta make that a dude. They're like, okay, fine. That was basically the only thing Disney didn't want them to do. But other than that, Disney basically let them do whatever they want.
Just all I can say is that it's damn.
But they did let them confirm that the two officers were like in love with each other. So I was like, yes, at least we got that.
Yeah. Sorry, Disney's now showing all called the anime block. I'm like, it's just Pokemon and Yokai Watch. My God. I'm like, how about put some old anime back in it, like maybe like Oban Star Racers or something, like from what I grew up with. Cause that's my childhood.
I did see one anime when I was like in middle school. I think I was like it was probably like middle school, and that was like the Les Miserables anime. But that was like the only anime I watched until like September. Like last September, I was like, okay, anime stuff.
Like
I like this anime though. Best 52 episodes of my life.
The animes that
It's very close to the book too.
I grew up with mostly Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Naruto, Inuyasha, and Bleach, and a few other animes from my childhood that I know but didn't watch until I was a little older. But
I've seen a few episodes of like Yu-Gi-Oh and like Pokemon, but I never got into them.
like I watched it, and since the one I do remember the most was when I was in kindergarten. That's crazy because I remember crap in kindergarten. I just remember from kindergarten, I loved card capture soccer. I was like, this is amazing, and I still have the dolls in my room. I was like, oh my god, I have these still, and I'm like, yep, these are like gold now, so they're on my shelf, and I'm like, yep, I have gold in my closet. So it's like, yeah. And the one anime I stuck with forever is, well, Inuyasha. It's my childhood, and I'm like, yep, forever until I die.
Doesn't Inuyasha have like 5 movies or something?
4. See, that's how you know.
Close.
Like,
I was close. I was the one number off.
what?
I was like on Kiss Anime, and I was anime. It's like, holy crap, that's a lot of Inuyasha.
Yeah, some of it, most of the original anime is not canon. Some of it's not canon, but most of it is. And I'm like, okay, because some of the filler is canon from the manga. So I'm like, that's canon, that's canon, that's canon, that's canon. That's fine. As long as it's canon, I'm fine. But oh my god, that's all I can say. I love that show so much. Like my whole wall to where my shelf is an Inuyasha like wall of like wall scrolls and fan art and stuff. So I'm like, that's my Inuyasha wall. Then comes my Naruto and other mixed animes and everything. Then comes my TV. So it's like right there.
Nice.
Just wow, that's all I can say. And I'm like, yep. I'm 22 years old. My room is still anime. So I'm like, yeah, I'm an adult. Yeah, and Sparkle said.
And
Sprinkle said.
somebody just commented on.
What?
They love what?
Sprinkle
love what?
says, I love the Seven Deadly Sins. Yes, I do too. It's a good anime.
Oh,
It's badass.
I have not. My friend Sammy was telling me to watch that on Netflix. She was like, "You need to watch Seven Deadly Sins." I'm like, "I'll get to it." and then my friend Speedy, like, she didn't know this. She was like, I forget like what anime we were looking up. We were looking up. We went behind the voice actors.com, and we were looking at voice actors from certain anime, like Seven Deadly Sins, and she found that the main guy was voiced by Bryce. And then she went on like one of the other characters. She got to the pig, and then she saw it was voiced by Christina V. She was like, "Oh my god!"
I know, right? It's not
like,
funny.
and then she texted me a screenshot of like the main guy and his pet pig, and then she just put like a little filter on it. She just gave him like the Chat Noir mask, and then she gave the pig like the ladybug mask and like the pigtails. She was like, season 2 of Miraculous looks great, and she even tweeted it in place and cried, "God, I'm dying of laughter." I was like, my god.
Like, oh my god. Okay, I gotta tell you the story. Okay. I was at one of my cons in Houston and stuff. Christina V was late. She had just come in and everything, and because she tweeted on her Facebook saying, "Hey, hey Houston, I'll be here on Saturday." So I'm there on Saturday, and I'm just like in the hall cosplaying as Ladybug. I'm doing a vlog. I'm deleting pictures off my phone and everything that I didn't need anymore. Somebody taps my shoulder. And I'm just in the lobby by myself, and someone's like, "Excuse me, can we take a selfie?" And I'm like, "Holy shit, no way!" And it's freaking Christina V. Asking me
Nice.
for a selfie. I'm like,
Selfie.
like at first I was like,
just standing there, just like,
yeah,
what?
and I was cosplaying, and of course I was cosplaying as Ladybug, so it's like. And of course, I was by myself. And I'm like, at first I was like, "Girl, oh my god, you scared me," but oh my god, it's you. Because at first, I didn't recognize her. I was like, "Wait a minute, I know that hair color. Holy crap, it's Christina V."
I know that hair color anywhere.
Yeah, and so we talked for a little bit. For a good like 10 minutes, and it's like since she I was like, "Oh my god, girl, it's so nice to meet you." I shook her hand. We take a selfie. I got a hug from her. I was like, "Oh my god." And then I saw her again for the autograph. She's like, "Oh hi." I'm like, "Hello." you! I haven't seen you in forever! Like, being funny and everything.
Aw, that's
Found my
cute.
celebrity and my miraculous. And I'm like, thank you. Take a selfie again.
That's cute.
Just it made me so happy.
I seriously want to know what the heck is Mama Aggressive's freaking name and a name for Adrian's mom. I can't just keep calling her Mama Aggressive forever. I can't.
We'll find out probably.
I don't know who's gonna voice her. Like, I wouldn't like knowing that like the show has like a whole bunch of like voice actors with huge anime backgrounds. I wouldn't be surprised if they got like another voice actress with a huge anime background. But I also wouldn't be surprised if they got Tara Strong to voice her because
I know that'd be funny. Or I want Wendy Lee to play. I want like Wendy Lee though.
Because like her, because the desktop on Adrian's desktop is literally just a Tara Strong. And Hot Dad did say he would love it if she came to voice her for the English dub, but we just don't know.
It's up to her.
Don't know. I mean, I could see either one happening.
Yeah, I mean, I want a few actors to play her. I want her to be at least maybe be I don't know, maybe Wendy Lee or Veronica Taylor. That'd be awesome.
I don't know
because
Veronica
Taylor plays Satana off of Sailor Moon, and I'm like, yes, she does a great Sailor. She does a really good Sailor.
I don't watch that. Sailor Moon.
It's okay. But I love Wendy Lee. She's my childhood, so I'm like, do something, Wendy Lee. Be somebody in Miraculous. You're already in a bunch of anime and shit. Do something. But I was
tweeting Ezra one day, and I was listening to the Hamilton soundtrack. And there's one part where Eliza's she's like, look around, isn't this enough or whatever? And I'm just like, you know what? I can actually see her voicing Adrian's mom for some reason. So I tweeted Ezra. I was like, you should try to get Philippa Sue from Hamilton to voice her. And he's like, oh my god, that would be so awesome. The thing is that she's in New York, I'm in California. I was like, god dang.
I would die to work for her. I would die.
Like Philippa Sue just came out and was like, I would be like, oh my god.
But
I want to know what the heck her freaking name is. What is her freaking name?
We'll find out. I wouldn't mind it if it was.
She looks like an Adele. She looks like an Adele.
Huh?
I said I hope that her name is Adele because she looks like an Adele, and I like the name Adele for her.
That'd be pretty. But since she is French, I was thinking maybe Amelia or something really, really pretty.
Maybe I have seen there's this one fanfic I've read. It's still going on. You should read it. It's amazing. It's called Wildest Dreams, and they name her Iris, and I have no idea how to pronounce the last name they gave her. But I'm like, oh, that's a nice name. I still like Adele the best, but Iris would be a good one for her. Fanfics of I read so many fanfics about about Adrian's parents when they were younger because they're the true OTP. And I'm just like,
yeah.
I'm just like, which one is it? I can't. So many different.
And we all know.
I need a cat.
My question is, where is she?
I'm telling you, she's in Tibet. They did not put her picture right in front of that book of Tibet with a receipt in that save that also had a receipt for a hotel in Tibet. I'm telling you, that's where she is.
That's
where she went missing. Maybe she went there for a mission, or maybe she went there for a business trip or something.
And she
we don't know,
right?
But I'm telling you, that's got. Yeah, I'm actually, I still don't like that people say, "Oh my God, guys!" Now there where people are like, "Oh my God, guys, what if this is what if this is how Adrian's mom died, or this is why Gabriel / Hawkmoth is gonna bring his wife back to life." I'm like, guys, she's not dead. Hawk Daddy even said so, and they said in the freaking Adrian's Double Life episode, which is canon, that she disappeared. She's not dead. Which I find really refreshing because the dead. It's like really refreshing to say that they're missing and not dead. I'm just like, thank you.
But
we still don't know what happened to Chloe's mom.
Maybe
she might be dead. She might be dead, or maybe she just divorced her Donald Trump like husband.
Yeah, but I'm having a feeling she might have died because the more I think about it, so I'm like, yeah.
I saw like this really funny headcanon where someone was like, "Here's my headcanon / theory. Adrian nowhere to be off together." I was like, "Aw, why? No." It'd be funny, but I'm just like, no. Nah.
But I have a question for you.
Yes.
How do you think who's gonna find out first, Adrian or Marinette?
I feel like Adrian's gonna find out first.
Me too, because I'm like,
I feel like Adrian's gonna find. There's part of me there's a part of me that thinks that Adrian may already have a clue as to who Ladybug is.
Antibug.
So I'm thinking Adrian's gonna find out first.
Yeah, but ask shut no
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my God, when that episode came out and they did like that whole slow motion thing where they're like looking into each other's eyes and then they go to the end and like Adrian's like listening into like Marinette and all this conversation. Everybody's like, "He knows! Adrian's gotta know something!"
Yeah, I was like, he knows something. He knows something. He knows something.
He knows something. And then with Gabriel when he's looking at the ring on Chet and then later he looks at the ring on Adrian's finger. I'm just like, oh, he knows. He's gotta know. He's like, I know people are saying that like, oh, Gabriel's totally Hawkmoth, but at the same time, I'm just like, I know it's a kid show, but it's too obvious. And plus, I'm also just like, and Adrian's got too much going on with his mom going missing and stuff. That's just like, I mean, it could still be possible. Like, I wouldn't be surprised, but.
I mean, it's so stickingly, because one thing, when I saw him in the shadow, I was like, I see his ascot. It's him. It's him. It's his ascot. I see the ascot. It's him. So I'm like, yep, it's him. Because I had the episode at home. And I was like,
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I first started watching the show, I'm like, oh, Gabriel must be Hawkmoth. But then after a while, especially after the Simon Says episode, I'm like, it's too obvious. It's too. I know it's a kid show, but it's too obvious.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm like, he did it on purpose, obviously. So it's like, no shit, he did it on purpose. But I'm like,
I mean, Hawk Daddy worked on Totally Spies. I mean, Totally Spies did things with the certain villain, maybe. I need to catch up on Totally Spies. I have not seen that in so long.
That's been ever since I was like 10. Oh my God, that's like my childhood right there.
There's only one season of it on Netflix, and there's 6 seasons in total. I'm like, why Netflix? Why you only got 1 season? Yeah, there's 6. It ended in 2014? No, 15. No. So somewhere around there.
That's cool.
It like just ended ago.
I'm just really excited and everything because one thing, I got so upset because Miraculous and the Christmas special Adrian, there was no mistletoe. I was like,
I know.
Where's my mistletoe?
I was like, and we didn't get to learn that much about like Adrian's mom either. And I was like, What? No.
Like, I just remember watching it in French, but without subtitles. I was like, this. I didn't care. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I was watching. Yeah, I was watching the live stream, and I was like, I'm saying, oh my god, Adrian's dad was being so emo, just standing in the dark and staring at his wife's portrait, and I'm like, oh, he loves her so much, and he misses her.
yeah, but I was like, oh, Adrian, don't be the Scrooge. Don't be the Scrooge. Okay now.
He was doing a freaking. He was pulling a Troy Bolt and doing like a scream/bet on it song.
It was
amazing.
I mean, I'm so happy that he
and oh my god, freaking voice, singing voice. Oh my god, I was like dying from
Bryce did a good job too. I was like,
I like Bryce's. I like Bryce's.
And he said he can sing. I'm like, oh, you can sing, Bryce.
I'm like, Bryce, a lot of people thought his singing voice was bad. I'm like, his voice wasn't that bad. I liked it.
I'm like, it's normal.
It's not as beautiful as like Benjamin Bolin's. Beautiful as like Bolin. His voice was pretty good in my opinion.
Even Christina B did an amazing job. I was like,
Christina B is a singer. I mean, like she does like covers on her YouTube channel.
And I've been following her YouTube since I was like 14.
I think she just recently did a cover for How Far I'll Go from Moana.
Yeah, I was like, girl, I love you.
I love you, Christina.
For one thing, she started as a fan dubber a long time ago, and now she's an official voice actor. So I'm like,
goals.
Yeah. For one thing, I get a little mad because sometimes I get mad at some voice actors who say that fandom is a waste of your time. So I'm like, really? Christina B became a voice actor and she did fandubs back in the day. So why are you complaining?
Fandubs.
I mean, I don't do them anymore because I don't want to kill my channel. So I'm like, I'm being very cautious. So I'm just like, yeah. I mean, I'll do them very rarely, but yeah. I mean, I'll post them to my Facebook page, but that's it. But I am so happy that I got to record a few things and everything. I have asked other actors where they got, and they've always asked me if I've done acting. I'm like, well, yes and no. I did a lot of musical background. So they asked me what. I'm like, well, choir for 7 years. Like that's really good.
I remember I saw a video that the voice actor for Yuki from Fruits Basket, Eric Vale did, where he was talking about like how to like get started as like a voice actor or whatever, and he's like, he said to basically to help you become a voice actor, just like join like a theater group or like a music group or something to do with like act, like helps you act and stuff, because that'll help you and things like that. I was like, yay, I've done that in high school.
I did too, like
and during the summer
musicals and stuff.
Ow, I just popped my ankle.
And we let's see what else. I did a few things too. I did church things, like I played a few roles as a kid. I played Mary, and I was in church plays and stuff when I was a little girl. One of the apostles and stuff as a kid. I played one of the angels. So I'm like, yeah, that helps too.
That's a start. Like I was in a couple of plays. My high school used to have like a drama club, but then for some reason they took it out and they didn't bring it back until like my senior year of high school.
Like Claude. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, my high school just recently started doing like school plays again, and I just doing like community plays
Mm-hmm.
like until like maybe my junior year, like the middle of my junior year. Like I started out as volunteering, and then I auditioned for like a couple plays. I was only in two because you can only be in it until like you graduate high school. I was in High School Musical, the play, and
Oh,
Seussical. And none of them were like big roles. Neither of them were big roles, but they were a start. They were just like small roles. Like, well, Thing 2 was kind of a big role, but things 1 and 2 don't talk, so they're just there to be silly and move the show along.
oh, but my God. I want I want season 2 right now. I just can't take it anymore. I'm like, season 2. I don't want to
I
wait.
want Pixie Girl to hurry up and come out already. I want Pixie
Like,
Girl. When's Pixie Girl coming out? I see earbud.
I
Give me
know.
my Pixie Girl. And I
Like,
just like, I'm waiting for Pixie Girl. Where's my sorcerer?
you know what? I want to see akumatized. I want to see either Marinette's parents akumatized
Oh.
or Alex's dad, the guy at the museum.
Have you seen that theory that said that maybe Hawkmoth could be Alex's dad instead?
It's weird. It's
I was
weird.
like, maybe. I don't know, because I don't know why, but Alex's dad seems off to me for some reason. I think seems off about you, and I don't. Maybe it's because you're voiced by Todd Habercorn, the voice of Hikaru from Oron,
and then him
who also voices Mr. Pigeon.
I laughed my ass off on Mr. Pigeon. I was like, oh my God, Todd.
Mr. Pigeon is like the one miraculous villain that nobody takes seriously.
I was like,
everybody's just like, what? I can't do it.
Trash Pigeon.
Like I was wondering, why does his voice sound familiar? And then I was like, oh, that's why he's the voice of Hikaru from Oron, also Natsu from Fairy Tail.
My God, that's all I can say.
So I was like, oh, that's why he's so familiar.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, Todd, were you having fun in that booth doing the
I'm just waiting for like him to use like his Hikaru or Natsu voice, and I'm just gonna go, oh my God, that's actually Hikaru or Natsu. Even I don't watch Fairy Tail, but I know who Natsu is.
There was one episode where I was just like, okay, I'm gonna guess every single anime voice actor who comes in for the new as a new akumatized person, and I'm like, let me guess, Vic Mignogna's gonna be next. He was. I was like,
wait, who's gonna be next?
Vic. He was already. I was like, let me guess, Vic Mignogna's next. Boom, he was. I was like, I called it.
What? Wait, he was? What?
He was in Miraculous. He was the Pharaoh.
Hey. Oh yeah. He was.
Because here's the thing, I remember I was it was early Sunday morning. I'm not a morning person. I'm just like, it's 8 in the morning. Why do I hear Vic? It's Full Metal Alchemist, son?
Full
That's
Metal.
Miraculous. What? And then I'm like, credits, Vic Mignogna. I'm like,
you see my face when I found out that Vic Mignogna was the voice of Crow for Ruby.
Like I thought
my friends be telling me, she's like, hey, and I was like, oh, definitely. Oh, it's Crow so far. And she's like, hey, do you know he's the same voice actor for Tamaki from Oron? And I was like, what? She's like, yep, it's Tamaki. I was like, that sounds nothing like Tamaki. She's like, yeah, it's Vic Mignogna. I was like, blasphemy.
He says he records in his own studio at home, so I'm like, thank you. And I'm like, oh God.
Yeah, that's what he does for Ruby. He records in his own like in-home studio. I was like, dude. I'm just waiting for like I forget the voice actor's name, but I'm just waiting for the voice actor for Bishimon from Noragami and Winter, and also the voice actress for Winter, who's the same voice actress, to voice in Miraculous if she hasn't already. Plot twist: she's the voice of Adrian's mom.
That'd be interesting. Like, I wouldn't mind Brunapel to be in there very soon. You know, Hiyori. I wouldn't mind her playing as.
I don't know who that is.
I wouldn't mind her playing as. That'd be really cute.
I don't know who I would want, mainly because I have no idea of any big anime voice actors. The only ones I really know are like Lucy Christensen, Todd Haberkorn, Vic Mignogna, and that's really it. Basically, some of the people from friggin' Eric Vale.
You know, the guy who plays Tyrion. That's Josh Greeley. If you know him,
he plays Yuri Kex.
Yeah, and I love how he made his voice sound so psycho. I was like, I'm scared.
What?
Yeah, Josh.
I was like, oh, I'm like, this is the same guy who voices Yuri Ketsuki in Yuri on Ice, right? Okay, sure.
Yeah, I found because I'm used to hearing him as what's his name from Yuki from Mirai Nikki, and I'm like, no way, that cannot be Josh Greeley. It cannot be Josh Greeley. It is, and I'm like, I'm scared now.
I'm scared
because
the freaking laugh, like, oh my god.
I'm scared. I'm like, nope.
You're scaring me. You're scaring me. Stop it.
And I'm like, that's when you know they're badass actors. I'm like, yep. If an actor can scare you with their voice, then you know they're good.
If I were you, I'd hunt her down, find her, and well, she took yours. I'm so bad at Tyrion. Don't ask me to do like a gender bent Tyrion. I am terrible.
It's okay. Just that I was just like, oh my god, this is amazing. Hang on. Inferno says, hi, how are you? I like your Ladybug comic dubs. Thank you.
Awesome. We do, but Tumblr needs to get back on putting them on because, oh my god, Tumblr has been slacking.
I know. I just want to record more, but I hate how I can't dub a lot of them because of freaking art theft.
Yeah, it's sad that like Miraculous is like the one is like one of the fandoms with like the most like art problems, like most art theft problems. That's sad.
Yeah, but because whenever I ask most other comics, like, yeah, go ahead. I'm like, sweet. Then I post it. And then I'm like, yay, done. Then I'm like, I want to dub this one. It's so pretty. And I'm like, no,
oh my god, there was one that I wanted to dub. And have you seen the anime film Kimi no Na wa? Have you seen that?
Familiar.
It's
really
the English name for it is Your Name.
Don't know it. I'm sorry.
You need to watch. It's there. God, it's like so good. The last like 30 to 45 minutes of that movie though was like so stressful. It's like but yeah, someone did like a Miraculous comic of one of the scenes from that film, and I was like, oh my god! And I asked the artist if I could dub it, and they're like, oh no, sorry, I don't want anyone dubbing any of my comics. I was like, oh crap.
I really want to know because I'm like, wait, Mike, because I told him for Mike, but your artwork is beautiful, and I want to represent your artwork for people who can go to your channel and follow your artwork, to support them.
Yeah,
they're saying no. Still, I'm like, come on, man. But you find out why. You're like, oh
yeah.
Just it gets on my nerves. Oh my god!
It's like that's like one of the stressful things about being like a comic dubber is just like you want to it's like you want a comic that you want to dub and that's the artist, and then like they're like no, and you're like oh why, and then they tell you why, and you're like oh my god,
Like, why can't this person stop being an idiot? It drives me nuts.
why? Movie though, oh my god, it is so good. Oh my god, when I went to I found like the trailer for the English dub.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew who like the voice actors for the English dub was.
Mm-hmm.
The for the main girl, Mitsuha, the voice actress for her is the same English voice actress for Mano from Miraculous.
Oh, Stephanie Shea.
One for the main guy, what? Yeah, her. But I didn't know who the main guy. I didn't know the English is. So I went and looked, and I was like, oh my god, he's voiced by the Tomato Head.
Oh,
He's voiced by Nathaniel. And I told my friend Sabrina, and I was like, and I told her to see the movie, and like she freaking loved it. She was like basically texting me her reactions. I was like, text me a reaction. She's like, okay. And then she's like texting me as she's watching it. She's like, oh my god, oh my, and then she loved it, obviously. So then I told her, I was like, hey Sabrina, did you know that the girl who for the English same voice actress for Mano from Miraculous? And she was like, what? And she was like texting me in all claps. She was like, and then I was like, oh wait, there's something else. The guy who voices Taki in the English dub is the same voice actor for Nathaniel. And then she's like, what? Because she loves Nathaniel too. She like loves him as much as I do. And she was like,
it's adorable.
like, now all I'm gonna hear is Nathaniel whenever I hear Taki.
Oh,
And I was like, I know. And then I was like, you need to do a comic now, Daniel and Taki from your hang. She's like, they could be drawing buddies, and I was like, yes, because Taki in the film, he's like a really good like landscape or background drawer.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, he can draw backgrounds for Nathaniel's comics. I'm like, oh my god, yes, you got to do it.
I miss like. I just want to dub so many comics, but I'm not allowed to, and I'm like, why?
I have so many comics. I have like so many comics like saved on my computer that I have to dub, but my freaking computer is just like forever. I know he has work, but he has 5 different jobs, and I'm like, dude, my people are waiting.
My friends
I have like
college,
some other stuff. I have like Star comics to do, and also some Ruby ones. I'm starting to do Ruby comic dubs now.
Yeah, I started doing.
Some random like little ways that I've seen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my friend
Like
Kyle, he plays Rin for me in my Ruby comics. I play Ruby or Nora once in a while. Like I'm trying to.
I need a Ruby for I need a Ruby for this one comic that I got lines already for. I just need a Ruby. I'm like, I need a Ruby VA. Ah.
Ruby, you want me to? I just gotta be nasally.
Please, please, I would appreciate it.
No problem. Like one thing, like earlier, I was recording for Nora, and it's basically Ruby's asking Ren and Nora, saying, "Okay, how the hell did you hurt your hips, Ren?" And like you just said you got hit by a car, and John's like, "Yeah," and you said you got hit by a grim. And Nora says the weirdest stories, but you and Ren is holding Nora's waist, and he's looking away, blushing, and Nora's like, "Wow, not bad." And I'm like, I decided to make random stories saying, "Well, not that, Ruby. When a man and a woman love each other very much, they do that. Well, you know, Ren, how can you explain this?" And then he talks, and it's like, you know, boop. I basically showed my my friend Kyle. He plays Ren, and I'm like, "Here, if you want to listen to what I said about Nora," and he's like, "Oh my god, that's perfect." I'm like, well. You try to do basically interact with the conversation when I'm recording. He's like, "Girl, that's hilarious." I'm like, "I know." So right now he's recording for me, who I'll have by tomorrow. So I'm trying to find a John. I have a Ruby in mind, so I'm like, answer me. But it's cool. But I cannot wait until I get my stuff.
I have a friend who I just met who can do a whole bunch of like male Ruby characters. It's like not even funny. I was like, dude, you might as well just voice every guy I come across in a Ruby comic now because you can voice like almost every single male character.
Yeah, Raven, he is my
like his crow, like his crow especially is it sounds exactly like Vic Mignogna. It's like not even funny. It's like scary accurate. I was like, oh my god, are you sure you're not Vic Mignogna? I'm just a 18-year-old kid. I was like, okay.
just my god, just that I love how when you're really good friends with your actors who you work with all the time, you just like talk whatever you want. Like Raven and I go way back from
it doesn't have to necessarily be. It doesn't. You don't necessarily have to just talk about. Do lines, but hey, I'm bored. Want to chat? Because I got nothing better to do.
Yeah, like whenever I'm like alone, I'm like, hey Jeff, want to do a live stream? Okay. And I'm like,
I'm bored. That's me every day, all day, every day. Me all day, every day. I'm bored. I got nothing better to do.
Like when, because right now I'm trying my hardest to go to Anime Expo this year. I'm trying so hard right now. I'm like, go. You need to go.
I'm trying to go to BronyCon. I'm trying to go to BronyCon.
I want to go to BronyCon.
I hope so. Oh my god, you should have seen what my friend got for me for Christmas. My friend Zoe, she got me an entire Honey Senpai cosplay, like one of the characters from Orange. She got me like the wig, she got me like the uniform. She even got me the freaking Usa-chan bunny that Honey Senpai carries around with him all the time. That Usa-chan bunny is huge. It's like literally like almost the same size as me.
I have the same one. It's on my wall.
And I am tiny. I am a tiny, tiny person. I'm still taller than Neo though from Ruby, which surprised me. Because me and Speedy, we were on a Skype call one day and we got bored, so we just started looking up like all the characters from Ruby. Like, how tall is Neo? So then we looked and I was like, oh my god, I am taller than Neo. She's 4'10" in heels. I'm actually taller than a character or a person in general.
Well, you're taller than me. I'm 4'9".
Oh my god, I'm taller than you.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm older. I'm like 22, and it's like, oh, how old are you?
15? Oh my god, I'm 4'11 and a half.
It's okay.
Oh my god, I'm taller than someone. I feel so accomplished. I am accomplished right now.
Hang
on my shoulder.
You guys are lucky.
Ooh, I need to go to bed soon. It is gonna be 4:30 in the morning, and my dad's gonna have to get up soon. So go to work. I still need to show him Ruby Volume 4. He needs to catch up.
I just cannot believe in how oh, like I need to go to Anime Expo. All my friends who are my actors are all going. They're like, oh my god, Ange, go! I'm like, I'm trying.
I'm just trying to go to BronyCon because I want to meet all of my brony friends. I'm like,
hell, I want to meet
like, nobody I know in Florida is a brony. I think like the person who lives closest to me is my friend Vin, and then he's in Texas.
Where are you from? What?
I live in Florida.
Oh.
I said I live in Florida.
Yeah, I got it. But just that your audio was popping up and stuff, but it's cool.
Oh.
It's working now. But since it is getting late, it's 3 in the morning over here. We should end the stream. It's getting very late.
It's gonna be 4:30 in the morning for me.
Anyway, guys, thank you for joining my stream. I had fun. Core had fun. Besides us like dying. Anyway, guys,
I brought some entertainment to the stream. Maybe, I don't know.
Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next live stream.
Plus, nobody was up this late.
A lot more, but I'll see you guys in the next live stream on Monday. Bye, guys.
Bye.